Good morning. It's the 20th of September 2012. We've got some negative news out this morning regarding unemployment claims. They are up. We've also got news coming at 9 o'clock on Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. But it's hard to see how the unemployment figure will not or avoid affecting price today. But of course, price could go up first before it goes down. That's quite possible. Our MACDs are saying definitely a decline in price on the larger charts. We're getting a sideways motion like we did yesterday and the day before. But it would be surprising if we didn't see a decline. You see that Europe markets are also down. Everything seems to be pointing that way. But again, with this futures, could have an increase in price before we see a decrease. Okay, the market opens in a minute. We've got a potential bear flag here. Nice bounce on the 987, although it occurred pretty early this morning, so may or may not have an effect, but everything seems to point to a short, which if everybody wants to go that way, they could be suckered into something. Okay, we've got huge volume coming in for starters. There's a pretty nice bar set up right now, right there for long. But
233 change up.
It's pretty high risk. No agreement on the MACDs. Okay, we got a BB print from below on the Bollinger Band, but these bands are so tight you can't really put any faith in them. I mean, we're still well within the opening range, pretty much going sideways. Some nice maybe head fakes going on, but I'm not a slick enough trader to try to make sense of this other than stay out. Okay, we're getting some indications that a long could be in our future here. Separation on 1597, plenty of separation on 4181. Separation here too, and we're at a center line resistance. So if this guy comes up, we could be in for a long. We've got some divergence here with price coming down gradually, but BB line's pretty flat. Another indication could have a long coming up here.
Change up.
Okay, we've broken today's low. Okay, I've identified a potential support level at 842.3. Could bounce off that. Okay, we've reached this area of resistance, or support rather, so we'll be watching for a long opportunity here. Okay, we got a signal for a long. It's not a strong signal, and I don't think we want to get in because we got news coming out at 9. Okay, the news must come out because we got some quick bar action here after the just especially contrasting to recent volumes or price movements. Okay, there was good news from the Philly Fed, an increase in their index. We'd hope to see price to get up to this deep fib before we look for getting in on a short. Pretty nice bar setup there for a short. Okay, we're coming up to this major fib. Could be an opportunity for a short. We've got separation on these guys. This bulge implies that this 1597 will make it up to this upper Bollinger Band. Alright, we've moved up to the deeps. If we're going to get a pivot, this would be a possibility. Got some pretty strong volume on that move. And this support area that we identified, hey, that worked out pretty well, didn't it? It's you know, good to see a prediction work out, even if you didn't take advantage of it. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. No trades today. It was really difficult to find any good entries. You would think that this area was a good entry, but we had so much sideways grind. Here is a good 2-bar setup, but
233 change down.
it's really difficult to justify a trade today. The possible exception would be this support line that we came down to. That goes back to the 13th and the 12th of this month. That would have been a good place to get in. But even that would have been a little difficult to pick out in this generally declining market, which had decent volume, but not a lot of volatility. And sometimes it's best just to sit on your hands, at least for me at my stage in learning to trade. And hope that you have good luck trading, and we'll see you tomorrow.